Good morning. It is so great to see you. I know the image is not so great. That's my laptop. I'm recording on my cell phone just in case. So I promised that I would do a live practice because right now we have full moon, also an eclipse. Now, as you see, it's morning where I live, so I can't watch it, but I'm going to celebrate it in a totally different way. So what I have next to me is my mug of water, and this one is the second that I'm having today, by the way. And what I also have is my wolf face somewhere on the floor. We had our walk, so we did everything. Now we're going to get started. So I invite you to close your eyes. And we're going to do, first of all, a body connection practice. So we're going to take 5 deep breaths. Okay, number 1. Number 2. 3. 4. And 5. Okay. If you've done any practices with me, you know that this is the classic warm-up. Next, I can't do that because I'm seated, but what we're going to do is shake. Okay, I'm just going to shake my hands. So we're going to shake. We got to wake up. It's morning where I live, so okay. Now imagine you were doing this to your entire body. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to close our eyes again and we're going to set the intention. Every practice has an intention. So close your eyes. Deep breath through the nose this time. And ask yourself, what would I love to do right now that would be of help? If nothing comes, it's okay, I got you. If something came, you can write it in the chat, by the way, because I'm here and I can work with your intention. Okay, so until something pops on screen, I'm going to work with whatever I had. So I had tapping with uttering words. It's been a while since I've done that, so I'm going to tap my body. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use the upper part of my body. So I'm going to tap from the head. Let me put my mug of water. Okay, we're going to start tapping. So we're going to tap with the tips of our fingers. And what I'm going to do as words, I'm going to say, I love you. And I'm going to say, you're sexy. Okay, I love you. You're sexy. I love you. And you're sexy. I love you. You're sexy. When you tap on the chest, you get some funny sounds, but it's super powerful to say, I love you and you're sexy to your chest. Okay. I love you. You're sexy. Yes, when you start, ladies, when you start tapping on the softer tissues, you tap softly, but you still tap. I love you. You're sexy. Now let's see if I can do the back. This is gonna be super funny. So I'm gonna tap on my shoulders, okay? And I'm gonna tell them I love you and you're sexy. So if I go like this, no. I love you and you're sexy. Okay, on the other side. I love you. You're sexy. I love you. You're sexy. For my arms, I don't want to do taps. I want to do caresses. But I'm going to utter again, I love you and you're sexy. So we're continuing on, stroking the arms and saying, I love you and you're sexy. By the way, you can use this kind of stuff on the rest of your body. You're not going to see much of my body here. So I love you and you're sexy. Okay. So remember, whatever intentions you get, so we're going to close our eyes. Whatever intentions you get, you can write them in the chat and I can work with them in the practice. So closing our eyes again. One deep inhale so that we can connect to the body. And ask yourself, what would I love to do right now, again, that would help me a lot? Go figure. I got pelvic floor practice, which is what I can't show right now, but we're going to do it. So if you've never been in my practices, when I start the pelvic floor practice, I do a warm-up. So that is 15 reps of the following exercises. First of all, if you're a woman, so you have a vagina, you're going to squeeze at the entrance of the vagina 15 times. If you're a man, you just squeeze your pelvic floor softly 15 times. Okay, let's go. I usually close my eyes, by the way. Okay, now I do the reverse movement. This is going to be fun. Pushes at the entrance of the vagina. If you're a man, you just do pushes with your pelvic floor, and that's it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. 15 soft pushes. Okay. Now we're gonna squeeze, but this time harder. If you're a woman, you're gonna squeeze the vagina like an accordion, so squeeze it all the way. If you're a man, you just squeeze harder. Okay, 15 times. So let's go. And by the way, I squeeze and also inhale, so I synchronize those two. I'm at 10. Okay, now we're going to do the reverse movement. If you've just joined, we're doing pelvic floor exercises. We've done squeezes so far, big squeezes. Now we're going to do intense pushes, okay? Not the soft ones that we did earlier, but intense pushes. So for that, there's a secret, by the way. You first of all have to inhale a bit, so you calibrate. You got to have from where to push. And you inhale, squeeze a bit. And then when you push, you also exhale. Okay, it's a big push. So let's try one and see if it works. Okay, so inhale and squeeze a bit the muscle, and then okay, pushing and exhaling. I hope it worked out for you. Now we're gonna do that 15 times. So let's go. I'm at 10, 5 more to go. Okay, now we take a pause. I'm going to take a water pause. So I'm going to take a sip of water again. It's so good. Breathing early in the morning, doing exercises, and drinking water. Okay. So next, what I want us to do is, well, set an intention, but this time something that helps us throughout the day. This one is a bit more philosophical, but we've done the practices. Now let's see what we can work on for the rest of the day. Okay. And for this one, we got to knock out our brains. So we're going to do 20 inhales in and out through the mouth. Okay. So that's like this 20 times. If you have to take a pause to swallow, that's totally fine. You pick up where you left off. If you yawn, that still counts as a breath. Okay, it's intense if you've never done it. So 20 inhales and exhales through the mouth. Let's go. I'm in the half. 10 more. Okay, we're at 20. Close your eyes. If you're dizzy, that's totally fine. Breathe normally and just focus on your sensations. For instance, I'm a bit dizzy. My entire body just has this intense pulse. Keep your attention on what you feel in your body. Okay. And now ask yourself, today's a Monday. What would I love to do today? What's one thing that I would love to do on this Monday? If you get nothing, I got you covered. If you do get something, great. Okay. For those of you that have nothing, like you asked yourself, what would I love to work on today? Here's one intention that I recurringly hear from my women in the practice groups. Come back to my body. Whenever something's super challenging, come back to my body. Maybe something stressful or annoying at work. Maybe it feels like I won't see the end of it. Just come back to my body and remember that I felt good in the morning practice. And I felt good, and it felt like whatever you're feeling right now. Okay? So I'm going to close the practice right now. If this helped, let me know. And if for whatever reason you want to do more practices, then there's the Patreon group. I have practices both in English and in Romanian, shorter, longer, more intense, more easy to do. Depends on what you have the mood for. And otherwise, I would love to know what this practice did for you. I hope that you were able to stick out throughout the entire practice. And I'll see you with the upcoming video. There's another one coming this Friday, and I'm still recording. Thursday, I'm going to record again. And I hope to see you in the practice group in Patreon. Bye.